The U.S. Supreme Court issued a recent order to pause certain deportations to the inhumane Seacot prison in El Salvador. This ruling has profound implications for immigrants and the legal community in 2025. What does it mean to you? Let's delve into the details. During the past Easter weekend, the Supreme Court issued a temporary halt on deportations of Venezuelan migrants under the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. This decision came after concerns were raised about the lack of judicial review for those being deported. The administration had been deporting individuals, including Venezuelans, to El Salvador's mega prison Seacot without adequate legal proceedings. The Alien Enemies Act rarely is used in modern times, but yet it was invoked by the administration to expedite deportations. However, legal experts and human rights organizations argued that this bypassed essential due process rights. The Supreme Court's intervention underscores the importance of judicial oversight in immigration matters. A notable case, if you've been watching the news, you know it too, is that of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland resident who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. Despite a court order to facilitate his return, this administration faced criticism for not complying promptly. They still continue to disobey the order. And that exemplifies now the tensions between the judicial branch and the executive branch. We're in a constitutional crisis. The administration's actions have sparked debates about the balance of power between branches of government. While the executive branch, the Trump administration, emphasizes national security, the judiciary insists on constitutional rights. And the public, of course, this is a divisive topic, but there's nothing more than upholding the Constitution. Most relevant to you here is, will this stop your removal? And the answer is, while this order stops certain removals under the Alien Enemies Act, it does not stop all removals. So you must know your right. You could still be stopped and detained for deportation. The upside is this latest update means the government cannot stomp on your rights to due process. You have to know your rights, and you have to know that you can exercise those rights, though, for it to work. For the most part, Americans believe this administration should comply with the court orders, but this sentiment reflects a broader concern about maintaining the rule of law and ensuring that all individuals, regardless of immigration status, receive fair treatment under the law. For immigrants and their families, it's crucial to stay informed, seek legal advice when facing deportation proceedings. Understanding that your rights and the current legal landscape can make a significant difference in your case and how you need to approach it. Plan ahead. Have the names of immigration attorneys you can call if you're ever detained. It's best to evaluate your options before you're ever detained, but if you can, have that list of attorneys ready. Also, make alternative arrangements for your children or dependents in the case you're unable to care for them. Also, be sure to keep proof you are the sole caretaker of your children or dependents to make an argument against detention or to get bond. And of course, do this under the advice of your attorney. You have the right to due process. Having an attorney will definitely help you to assert that right by filing the right documents with the court. And sometimes when time is of the essence, these documents have to be filed timely. Do not sign anything without the advice of your attorney. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I help people to empower themselves by giving this kind of information. And it's so important during this time to understand what your rights are. When many people, under this divisive administration, some people even believe that immigrants don't have rights. But based on the U.S. Supreme Court's order, we know the importance of your due process rights. No matter whatever anybody else wants to say, your legal right under the law is what takes precedent. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share the videos, and hit the notification bell. Sharing the video enables those who need this information to be empowered during their immigration journey.